Now before we go ahead, let's also look at conversion of recurring decimals to fractions. We have, the normal decimals 0.317. If I convert into decimals, it is 317 divided by, corresponding to these three digits, right? We get 0, 0, 0 and a 1 to control them, right? 5.42. It is 542 divided by 2 zeros for these two digits, and for 5 after decimal, there is this just 1, nothing. Right? So denominator is decided only by the part that is after decimal. Numerator is the entire thing. I think it is clear. Now, in case of recurring decimal, this bar shows that these digits are recurring. 0.317. So it is simply 317 divided by. All the digits are under bar. So for each one of them will be 999. Right? Whatever is digit under bar, we will have 9 corresponding to it. Whatever is digit not under bar, we have zeros corresponding to them. What if there is a mix-up? Here there is a mix-up. So how do we go about it? First, let's decide denominator. For these two digits which are under bar, we will have 9 and 9 in this order. Please try to understand the order. Okay. So for 7 there is a 9. For 1 there is a 9. But 3 is not under bar but after decimal. When the digit is not under bar, we have 0. So for 3 there should be a 0. So where should 0 come? 0 should come here. What about numerator? Numerator will be the entire thing minus everything that is outside bar. Everything that is outside bar. So it is 3. So 317 minus 3. 314 upon 990. Alright. Next one. Say for example, it is 5.3172 and 172 is under bar. So for 2 we will have a 9. For 7 we will have a 9. Look at the order. For 1 we will have a 9. For 3 we will have a 0. And numerator will be entire thing 53172. Understand that entire thing minus everything that is outside bar. So it is 53. Right? So when we have converted into fraction, decimal is gone, bar is gone. Whatever is this value, that is your answer. Just simplify it. This last one. Can you see that? For 4 we will have 9. For 2 we will have 9. For 7 we will have 0. For 1 we will have 0 and for 3 also we will have 0. That's it. And numerator will be 253124 minus everything that is outside bar. So it is minus 25317. Bar is gone, decimal is gone. Simplify it yourself. So this is a very simple way of putting it. Right? Now in the same thing, what we will do is we shall take up some special cases of numbers and calculations. There are a few special numbers that we should directly remember. I'll tell you like this. Any product of 3 consecutive numbers, 3 into 4 into 5, even 1 into 2 into 3, right? 5 into 6 into 7, 4 into 5 into 6. These are automatically special numbers. Okay, 5, 7, 9, let's say, 5, 6, 7. These will also help you to remember and understand your calculations. Consecutive even numbers, consecutive odd numbers. Okay, 3, 5, 7. Okay, you can check that. 3 to 4 to 5, 60. 4, 5, 6 is 20. 5, 7, 9 is how much? 3, 1, 5. 5, 6 are 30. 210. 3, 5, 7 is 105. 1 into 2 into 3 is 6, and it is also 1 plus 2 plus 3. So these are some things that you should directly remember. 8 into 9 into 10, that is 120. 720. Okay. In fact, 4, 5, 6 is 120. Right. This 120 is also equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 360 is also a special number. It is 3, 4, 5, 6. So, right. 3, 4, 5, 6. These are some cases where which will directly be helpful for your calculations. 1680, that is 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Similarly, 840, it is 4, 5, 6, 7. So consecutive 3 numbers, consecutive 4 numbers. These are certain numbers which are directly helpful to you. One very special number, that is 1001. Do dande. This is 7 into 11 into 13. Now what is the beauty of this? If there is any 3-digit number, when it is multiplied to 1001, it will just repeat itself. That means it will become a 6-digit number like this. ABC into 1001 is always ABC. So 235 into 1001, it will automatically be 235. Say for example, if it is 666, it is automatically equal to 666 into 1001. So the factorization becomes really extremely easy. 6 into 111 into 7 into 11 into 13, and then further 111 is 3 into 37. So 2 raised to 1 into 3 square into 37 raised to 1 into 7 into 11 into 13. Right? So these are some special numbers that you should directly know and remember. Right? These are very frequent and useful numbers. They will also help you for factorization and so on. Then there are certain powers that you must remember. Right? All these squares up to if you can remember up to 100, it's great, or as much as possible up to 100 squares. Right? Cubes up to you should try to see that if you remember up to 25 it's great, or up to 30 it is really nice. It will help you. It will not bite you, it will help you. Okay, now especially for some numbers, let's say 2, you should also try to see that you should know from 2 to the power 1 up to 2 to the power 20. I'll just give you certain examples. 64 is not only 2 to the power 6, it is also 4 cube, it is 8 square. Right? 4096, try to see, it is 2 to the power 12, it is 4 to the power 6, it is 8 to the power 4, it is 16 to the power 3. Okay, and 64 square as well, it is 8 to the power 4, it is 16 to the power 3, it is 64 square. Right? So for powers of 2, at least you should calculate it once and see what happens. It doesn't take much time. This takes around 3.5 minutes. If you're doing it honestly, to calculate all powers of 2 using the table of 2, you will need around 3.5 minutes to reach from 2 raised to 1 up to 2 raised to 20. Okay. For powers of 3, at least you must do up to 3 to the power 12. Okay, just as certain example, 729, it is 3 to the power 6, it is 9 to the power 3. It is not just one calculation, right? It will help you for many situations. 27 square, I'm sorry. Right? There's another number, 6561. It is 3 to the power 8. It is 9 to the power 4. It is 81 square. Right? Similarly, you can go ahead and keep on doing 5 to the power 1 up to 5 to the power 8. 6 to the power 1 up to 6 to the power 6. And 7 to the power 1 up to 7 to the power 5. This calculation, I would suggest that you do. This entire thing should take around 20 minutes. Everything related to the powers, it should take around 20 minutes for the first time. And second and third time, I am sure, I can't tell you in words, but yeah, you will realize if you have done once in your lifetime, you will realize that next time it is not going to take 20 minutes. Next time it is going to take only 4 or 5 minutes. Right? So these things are like basic fundamentals preparation, and it doesn't matter at any stage of your preparation, you can do this. This will only add up to your inner strength of mathematical calculations. Okay.